Welcome back to another trade recap, 3.4K on the day. Let's go over the exact trades I took and exactly why, and why I faded the first AM macro. So let's shrink my get ahead. All right. So first we're going to go into why I faded New York AM session macro. It was clean though. I won't lie. It was clean. So coming into the day, so I'm going to mark out the draws and liquidity. So we had this news high resting right here. This is at 1 a.m. I don't even think it was news actually. I don't know. We had buy side liquidity resting up here, okay? So what 930 does, 930 opens up right here. So we open up, we push down lower, we rebalance price, and then we start to displace higher. So we create a buy model to the upside. And then 940 around the time that I trade, as you can see, we have taken out that 1 a.m. wick right there. So we come up, we turtle soup. So I'll mark that out as turtle soup. And then we start to displace lower. Now, the reason I didn't take these entries here was because there was no entry based off of my model. A couple of my students did actually catch shorts around here and here, which is still valid. Just personally not something that I personally want to take. And then also longs here were decent as well. We come down, we sweep out these internal lows. We also create an SMT at this low. And then we displace higher, disrespecting this 1 minute right here. Small little 1 minute. The reason I faded this as well is because you have to see where we are coming from. So we are coming from a significant draw in liquidity, and then we come down and we only sweep out internal lows. So I didn't want to long this knowing that we're coming from significant draws. So we're coming from external. I don't want to catch a reversal off internal. Now, if this, would have gone down here and we, oops, really bad drawing. We would have gone down here and we would have maybe swept out this low here and then had the same type of model play out right here. I would have been in that probably any day, or most definitely would have been in that. So I ended up fading this macro and it was clean. Could have taken shorts anywhere in this range here, stop loss around there. And you could have taken longs anywhere around here as well. And that would have worked out beautifully for the draws on liquidity. So I waited for the next time. Next time opens up. So we have 1030 over here. So I trade macros. So coming into the 1040 macro, we ended up coming up right here around 1037. As you can see, we edge this draw on liquidity. So we failed to take it out, relative equal highs. We then displace lower, taking out this internal draw on liquidity right here. Okay. And then we also rebalance inside of this high right here. So this is used as support on price. So as you can see, we come down, we tap it, and then I see a large displacement candle to the upside, and we are in a clear market maker buy model. So we are just putting in higher highs and higher lows. So after we displace higher, after creating this internal manipulation and tapping this key level and showing willingness to go higher, I see that we have disrespected the 1 minute SIBI right here at consequent encroachment. So as you can see, this candle at 1041 displaces higher, closing above the midpoint of this sell side imbalance. The reason I didn't enter here was because I wanted to just stay a little bit patient. Okay, a little bit patient. This candle right here ends up coming down, tapping this 1 minute BISI right in here. Okay, so we tap that 1 minute BISI, and then we start to reject out of it. That is where I caught my entry right there. About halfway of this candle rejecting, I entered long. And then originally I had my stop loss around here for about almost like a 1 to 1.5. And then as I saw this candle start to move higher, I trailed my stop loss to the rebalance wick. And then that ends up working out for these internal draws. I was like, perfect. Got my 3.59 RR for around 20 points. Awesome. So I'm still kind of analyzing price action because I allow myself 2 trades a day. And I saw that price had created an SMT at these highs here. So if I go over to ES right here, as you can see, this high right here, let me go back into price. So as you can see, this high right here, this 1050 high has already been taken out by NQ. So we have an SMT here. So I'm anticipating some type of move lower, at least to rebalance this range here. So from this low to this high, I'm anticipating some type of rebalance. So we ended up coming up, taking out this draw on liquidity. We displaced lower. Now the reason there was really nothing for me to take here was because we had another SMT. We had a bullish SMT at these lows right here. As you can see, SMT. ES took out the low, NQ failed to do so. We then displace higher. I'm like, okay, let me see if we manipulate one more time, and then we show willingness to go lower. We do exactly that. We come up, we manipulate this high right here, still having that bearish SMT as ES is not taking out that high yet, as you can see. ES has failed to take out the high, and Q has already done so, so I'm anticipating this SMT to at least rebalance price somewhere, and it's still within the macro. So we then come up, we create another form of manipulation. So we take out this little buy side liquidity, this internal high, creating a PD array that I talk about right here. We rebalance inside of that PD array very slightly, and then I see very strong rejection out of it. But then I also see that we are respecting this little 1 minute BISI. So I'm staying a little bit patient here. So no entry off the 1104. We then kind of come up right here at 1005. We rebalance this little range, and then I saw that we move lower and we close lower. I was like, okay, I'm in this because now we're showing signs of going lower. If we wanted to stay bullish, the next candle would have pumped up higher and closed higher. So we have the manipulation, we have the displacement with the IFEG. So next candle opens up, displaces lower. I am watching these draws on liquidity right here, as I will go break even at these draws on liquidity, considering I have already taken a win on the day. We then displace lower. I am break even as soon as this candle takes out these lows. So I trail my stop from, it was here. So I trail my stop from around here to there. And then I just target somewhere within this range, really no specific target. I guess you can say it was like 0.5 of the range right here. So as you can see, 0.5 gets met, and then we start to displace higher. Honestly, perfect take profit. Super good on the day, 2 wins on the day. Avoided something I didn't really see here, and then I saw 2 setups here in which I took. And that is pretty much it. That is the trade for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to show some proof of the executions right here. So not really the best presentation, but I just got these from my phone as I was in the trade. These were the longs that I took right here. As you can see, entry, take profit, stop loss, that got smacked. And then the next one was this one right here, those shorts that I was just talking about. Entry, and as you can see, break even once we hit those internal lows right here, and then targeting that take profit. And that's pretty much it. It's that easy on the day. I am continuously on this 1 month green streak and being a little bit more picky about my trades, considering this has been a pretty good month. So that's why I faded the New York AM session macro, the 940, and I went to 1040. So that's pretty much it, guys. That easy, that simple little 8-minute trade recap. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys found some insightful knowledge, and I will see you guys in another video. Peace.